Hey guys, so excuse my no makeup face for a couple minutes, but today I'm going to be doing another first impressions video, and today I'm going to be trying something I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and that is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. So here it is. I really like the box packaging, it's really cute. And I got the color Light 44, which was the second to lightest color. It was $34 and I could only find it at Sephora, so that was kind of a bummer that I could only get it from Sephora. I'm gonna open it right now. And this is what the bottle looks like, kind of interesting. But it has the same like design on it, which is cute with the black flowers. So there's like a little cover right here. So this is a full coverage. It says 24-hour wear. So that sounds awesome to me, because I'm all about full coverage, long wear foundation. I'm always looking for the longest wear foundation possible, so hopefully this is it. Okay, so it's like a liquid consistency, but it's pretty thick, so I'm just going to start with 2 pumps and see how that goes. And I'm going to apply with my beauty blender because that's just what I've been applying all my foundations with lately, and so I feel like that's the only way I can give it a fair comparison. So far it's pretty good. The color match is good, and I would say it applies really similarly to my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, which is what I've been using, so it's easy for me to apply because I'm used to it. It's just like a thicker liquid, which I like. Alright, so here it is with just the foundation completely on, and the 2 pumps was enough for my whole face. So I think it's a really good coverage. I'm going to go apply the rest of my makeup and let's see how it looks. Okay guys, so I just did the rest of my makeup and I like the way this foundation looks. It's very full coverage, and that's what I like because I like having a full coverage foundation and not having to apply very much. That's just my favorite. And I just took a selfie and I like the way it looks in the picture, so that's always good, right? So I'll check back in with you guys on my lunch break and after work and see how the foundation holds up. So far, so good. Hey guys, so I'm home on my lunch break now. It is 1 o'clock, so it's been about 4 hours since I saw you last on here. And checking in with you to see how the foundation is going. So I looked at it in the car, and it's funny because my oil is coming through. Like you can see, my skin looks oilier than it did when I applied it. But I have really oily skin, so that's not surprising. I would probably use it with my Urban Decay Slick Setting Spray in the future to calm down that shininess. But other than that, it's like the makeup literally hasn't moved. Like, there's a little spot right here, you could barely see it from where my sunglasses were, and I blew my nose a few times and nothing came off on my tissue, like no makeup. So I was actually really impressed with the way that it stays. It does oxidize, which means like once the oil touches the foundation, it gets a little darker, so my face looks a little darker than it did when I first applied it, but it doesn't look too dark. It just looks like more of my redness is coming through and makes it look a little darker, but like my blush is still in place, my bronzer is still in place, and that's kind of a sign of a good foundation if it can hold your blush in place. So far I'm kind of impressed. I am going to touch it up a little bit with a translucent setting powder, and that's what I set it with before. I forgot to tell you guys. I think that helped a lot, and I think that's good that the coverage was still good. It just needed to be touched up a little bit with a little bit of translucent powder because it was just the oil that was showing through. I'm pretty impressed so far. I'll check back in with you guys when I get home from work and we'll see how it looks then. Okay, so I just got home. It's about 5 o'clock, so it has been another 4 hours since I saw you guys. Been looking at my makeup throughout the day. I think that overall my skin coverage, like the tone, still looks pretty even. So you can tell the foundation is still there. Obviously a little bit of redness has come through. I can kind of see my blush and bronzer a little bit, but overall, like, I would still go out in public like this. I wouldn't like feel like I had no makeup on or anything. So I've been pretty impressed. It obviously doesn't look as flawless as it did when I first applied it, but it still looks pretty good. And I think with my Urban Decay Slick Setting Spray, it would take care of some of the oiliness that did come through. So overall, I'm going to give this foundation an 8 out of 10. I like the coverage, I like the lasting power, and I like the packaging. I think it's really cute, and I love pumps on the bottle. And $34 is, I mean, obviously it's more than a drugstore foundation, but for a higher end like foundation at Sephora, that's not very expensive, and if this lasts me a long time, it's definitely something I'd repurchase if I continue to like it. But yeah, I'm excited to be using this on a regular day basis, and then I will let you guys know how I've been liking it. I'll probably either talk about it in my January favorites or I'll talk about it in my blog or something. If you like full coverage foundation and you have oily skin like I do, I would recommend this foundation. I probably wouldn't recommend it for dry skin because because it is so sticky, it'd probably stick to your dry patches. So again, if you have skin like me, then you'd probably like this. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!